Hi, I'm Shelra, Shell's mom. Are you planning to go past the buoys? The current could dash your boat against the rocks. Do you still want to go? Okay, but be careful.
Well, I'm glad to see you're up. You were thrown from your ship. I rescued you. Strange doing. The water in Ring Reef vanished and a strange creature appeared. It might have something to do with the legend of a shining path that leads to Matafa. The legend says Matafa is a land of the ancients.
What are you doing here? I must inform the master. I invoke a path before me. What? Shining force. I was so close, so close. I shall destroy you all.
May attacks. Inflicts 12 points of damage on the skeleton. May gains 38 experience points. Cast Blaze level 3. Inflicts 16 points of damage on the skeleton. Skeleton is defeated. Inflicts 14 points of damage on the worm. Inflicts 16 points of damage on the skeleton. Skeleton is defeated. Inflicts 9 points of damage on the hellhound. Tau gains 48 experience points. Tau gains 640 coins. Domingo casts Freeze level 1. Inflicts 8 points of damage on the worm. Worm is defeated. Domingo gains 48 experience points. Domingo gains 400 coins. Max attacks. A deadly attack inflicts 31 points of damage on Hellhound. Hellhound is defeated. Max gains 48 experience points. Max gains 200 coins. Seabat attacks. Henri suffers 10 points of damage. Henri suffers 10 points of damage. Henri can fight no longer. Kokichi attacks. Inflicts 10 points of damage on the Seabat. Kokichi gains 21 experience points. Hans attacks. Inflicts 9 points of damage on the Seabat. Hans gains 19 experience points. Balbaroi attacks. Inflicts 1 point of damage on the Seabat. Balbaroi gains 2 experience points. Low attacks. Seabat quickly evades. Low gains 1 experience points. Max attacks. Inflicts 16 points of damage on the Hellhound. Max gains 26 experience points. Domingo casts Freeze level 2. Inflicts 7 points of damage on the skeleton. Inflicts 10 points of damage on the Seabat. Inflicts 11 points of damage on the Seabat. Domingo gains 48 experience points. Domingo's level increases to 5. Defense level increases by 7. Maximum magic points increases by 3. May attacks. Inflicts 18 points of damage on the Hellhound. Hellhound is defeated. May gains 37 experience points. May gains 200 coins. May's level increases to 5. Defense level increases by 1. Maximum hit points increases by 6. Xylo attacks. Inflicts 16 points of damage on the Hellhound. Xylo gains 26 experience points. Seabat attacks. Domingo suffers 1 point of damage. Seabat attacks. Max suffers 1 point of damage. Seabat attacks. Domingo suffers 1 point of damage. Hellhound attacks. Xylo suffers 1 point of damage. Gort attacks. Inflicts 18 points of damage on the Seabat. Seabat is defeated. Gort gains 48 experience points. Gort gains 350 coins. Gong attacks. Seabat quickly evades. Gong gains 1 experience points. Seabat attacks. Balbaroy suffers 8 points of damage. Kokichi attacks. Inflicts 9 points of damage on the Seabat. Kokichi gains 19 experience points. Low attacks. Seabat quickly evades. Low gains 1 experience points. Hans attacks. Seabat quickly evades. Hans gains 1 experience points. Balbaroy attacks. Inflicts 10 points of damage on the Seabat. Seabat is defeated. Balbaroy gains 48 experience points. Balbaroy gains 350 coins. Skeleton attacks. Max suffers 6 points of damage. Max attacks. Inflicts 15 points of damage on the Seabat. Seabat is defeated. Max gains 48 experience points. Max gains 350 coins. Max's level increases to 5. Defense level increases by 2. Speed increases by 1. Domingo casts Freeze level 2. Inflicts 12 points of damage on the Hellhound. Hellhound is defeated. Inflicts 7 points of damage on the Skeleton. Domingo gains 48 experience points. Domingo gains 200 coins. May attacks. Inflicts 12 points of damage on the Skeleton. May gains 25 experience points. Xylo attacks. Inflicts 8 points of damage on the Skeleton. Skeleton is defeated. Xylo gains 48 experience points. Xylo gains 320 coins. Seabat attacks. Gort suffers 5 points of damage. Kokichi attacks. Inflicts 5 points of damage on the Skeleton. Skeleton is defeated. Kokichi gains 48 experience points. Kokichi gains 320 coins. Domingo casts Freeze level 1. Inflicts 8 points of damage on the Seabat. Domingo gains 17 experience points. Low casts Heal level 1. Max regains 7 hit points. Low gains 10 experience points. Balbaroi attacks. Inflicts 11 points of damage on the Hellhound. Balbaroi gains 27 experience points. Seabat attacks. Domingo quickly evades. Gort attacks. Hellhound quickly evades. Gort gains 1 experience points. Hans attacks. Inflicts 9 points of damage on the Hellhound. Hans gains 22 experience points. Max attacks. Inflicts 16 points of damage on the Hellhound. Hellhound is defeated. Max gains 36 experience points. Max gains 200 coins. Domingo attacks. Inflicts 1 point of damage on the Seabat. Domingo gains 2 experience points. May attacks. Inflicts 18 points of damage on the Hellhound. Hellhound is defeated. May gains 34 experience points. May gains 200 coins. Xylo attacks. Inflicts 12 points of damage on the worm. Xylo gains 33 experience points. Xylo's level increases to 5. Defense level increases by 2. Speed increases by 4. Maximum hit points increases by 7. Gong casts heal level 1. Balbaroi regains 8 hit points. Gong gains 11 experience points. Seabat attacks. Domingo suffers 1 point of damage. Domingo attacks. Inflicts 1 point of damage on the Seabat. Domingo gains 2 experience points. Seabat attacks. Domingo suffers 1 point of damage. Tau cast Blaze level 3. Inflicts 14 points of damage on the worm. Worm is defeated. Inflicts 13 points of damage on the Master Mage. Inflicts 14 points of damage on the worm. Inflicts 18 points of damage on the Skeleton. Skeleton is defeated. Tau gains 48 experience points. Tau gains 720 coins. Tau's level increases to 6. Attack level increases by 1. Speed increases by 2. Maximum hit points increases by 1. And learns a new Dispel spell. Max attacks. Inflicts 13 points of damage on the worm. Worm is defeated. Max gains 37 experience points. Max gains 400 coins. Master Mage casts Freeze level 2. Max suffers 11 points of damage. Kokichi suffers 10 points of damage. Xylo attacks. Inflicts 13 points of damage on the Master Mage. Master Mage is defeated. Xylo gains 48 experience points. Xylo gains 850 coins.
I was so close. The way to Matafa. Almost ours.
Max, I was waiting for you. I used that mermaid to bring you here.
It is the voice of the spirit from the Pool of the Ancients.
The shining path lies behind this door. It leads to the land of the ancients. The key to the accursed door is there. I shall open the way to the shining path now.
No, though it takes all of my remaining strength, you shall not use the path.
The voice of the spirit is heard again.
Alas, the path is blocked. Listen, 2 things are needed to break free Dark Dragon. Darksaul must get the key to the door, as well as the manual of the seal. The manual is in Dragonia. You must stop Darksaul. The seal must not be broken. Go to Prompt. There you should find another shining path.
Max, quick. This place is collapsing. Run.
I was right. The shining path was here. Too bad it is now blocked. Welcome, Max. I've been expecting you. How can I help you in the Shining Force? Well, let's just see who needs my help. Oh my! Henri is in bad shape. I'll see if I can help. I can revive Henri, but it will cost 90 coins, agreed? Henri has revived. Can I help in some other way? Shall I make a record of your adventures thus far? There, my record of your exploits is complete. Will you continue your journey? Yes, you should rest before continuing. Remember, a tired warrior is soon a dead one.
Done for now? That's okay. Get lots of rest, and I'll see you soon. Don't stay away too long, though. We need you here to lead the Shining Force.